Hello guys and welcome. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to some running in the LMP3 at Circuit of the Americas, and I am about to try and hit the racetrack, but I can't see a setup for whatever reason. So here we go. We're coming up with a little bit of a copy pasta job. Let's see how this will go. I'm missing a setup for, and it might be the case it's not available for the Circuit of the Americas because, unfortunately, or fortunately, call it whatever you want it, we do have a race there. COTA tires need long warm-up. Really? Do they? That's a bit F then. But let's see how it goes. We are checking, we are looking. So quickly check the B-Alien stuff, because I am looking for setups in LMU on LMP3 for the Ginetta at COTA. Yes, please give it to me. Esports race and the esports quali would be Gucci. Refresh. Here they are. Awesome. All right, race, load, assign. And I think off we go. We only have 20 minutes to get ready. We need to do sub 2-minute lap times. Let's do this. Practice server is now there. Serpent. Hey Yoda. How you doing? Because I now went offline because there was no freaking server, you know. Copy. Yes, Nicholas. We haven't seen that track in a while, which is absolutely true. And a big shame, actually, because it's one of my favorite tracks, to be honest. Let's see who else signed up. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the bozos to come around and be like, oh no, I'm not quack enough. Yeah, apparently I think I'm starting to catch a cold. As you guys probably already may have figured by listening to a sniffy nose. So let's see how this will go. 40-minute races. We're doing roughly sub 2 minutes, but we have to do a pit stop. So 40 times 60 by 120 would be 20 laps. And I think this is exactly what we're going to do. 20 laps. Let's see about the tire warm-up in COTA. COTA should be a track with a high tire load, therefore I would not expect a long period of tire warm-up, but let's see. Please excuse the sniffing sounds today and tomorrow and on Thursday. Hopefully not more so on Saturday, but let's see. As we're also going to explore how the track limits are looking, how the rides are going to be curbed. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. How the curbs are going to be rideable. Whoops. One way of warming the tire, I assume. I'm not too sure whether tonight is going to be so easy. Ginetta tiptoeing on its best again. Although I'm pretty sure that as soon as tire temperature improves a little, this overall feeling should become better. Anyway, let's see what we can do. Oh, track limit, come on. The fast lap's going to be invisible anyway. COTA is so bumpy, you feel that even further when you are in a little bit of a slower car. Sometimes in a hypercar, you feel like flying over a couple of bumps at the same time. Not so much with an LMP3. To load in the brakes. East Coast Dave, thank you so much for your resub for 46 months. Mate, almost 4 years. Crazy. Thank you so much for your support, buddy. Oh, for crying out loud. EC6 in this thing. This one is a bit of an interesting one. Car's huge fun around the track, but it's also tricky. And I'll be honest, I expected it to be a bit less tricky. Interesting, right? Oh, first lap would have been a 2:08, so I think I'm pretty far away from a sub 2 minutes. But that might be that situation where you guys have said it takes ages for the tires to heat up. 60 degrees though. And as much as I normally would enjoy a purple sector 1, without wanting to be disrespectful, but a 202 is probably not going to be that representative when it comes to purples. When we do know on the hot lap leaderboard, a sub 2 minutes is the time to beat. Completely missed penultimate corner. (2018). Huh. Takes ages actually to put the car back straight. Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't breathe. Yep, Nicholas to an extent. That is exactly what it is, an LMP3 Spinala case. Almost feels like we can take this flat out, but I'm pretty sure you can't. And I don't mean this particular corner. Ten more minutes. I can't quite commit through turn 9. And here it is turn 10. I believe the fastest way around is to like get the car straightened as quick as possible. I get the maximum rotation. Or like maximum acceleration and out of the turn, obviously. And like, it feels like this goes for every of these hairpins. It's like going a bit deep, put the car straight and go out of it again. But then at the same time, I feel like that way is so easy to just miss the apex. And with this one I certainly went too wide. You can't take this flat. It feels you can, but you can't. Oh, there's a bump somewhere. That just throws the car off. Can I actually please improve on it? Felt like, yes, super understeer. So, I know we can gain up those 3.5 tenths, so let's do it. Not like this though. Completely missed the apexes here. See what I mean? Yes, I mean, that was a little bit of a moan, but I did not correct too much. Yet, though, it kind of prevented me from putting the car straight pretty quickly. Can I finally take this penultimate turn in a good way? Yes. Beautifully. I can also take the final turn almost in a good way. And then it's improvement. Despite a big moment in turn 1. Thank you for being an absolute dickhead. A little bit out of rhythm here. It feels like short shifting is pretty strong in the car. Off track. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a downshift thing. It feels a bit more like a torque thing at this stage. Like this. But then the torque seems to be what's driving the car and driving the lap time, really. Let's try short shifting. Out of turns. I think it's all about that. On the rotate. Look at the delta, how much more momentum I leave that turn when being in third, despite it feels absolutely not being the right gear. Same with this hairpin. Excuse me. My nose! So when you're able to deal with the rear, when you push it that way, that's the way to go then. But you need to manage it on the exits, holy moly. Alright, 208. So 40 times 60 divided by, well, 121s, 20 laps times 2.6. 8 means 54 liters in total. Ah, we need to do a splash and dash for 11 liters. 2.25 is save target. If you would be saving. I'm scared someone might be doing that. Sniff. 31 registrants. Who else came in? Oof. The fact that an ultra wide is only one screen to be powered by a GPU, whereas triples are obviously 3. The duck, you just registered. Well, good luck. What are your lap times doing? Let me see how that would be possible. Two to 5 is what we need in the fuel. And I need to measure this off from here. 44.74. Because we won't be finishing the next lap, of course. 44.74. So someone is asking if I drive B-Alien or whether I'm only sponsored on it. And yeah, right now I'm on the B-Alien setup. For those of you that have been on the very beginning of the stream, you heard me looking for a setup. That was me trying to download the latest version for this car. But yes, I'm obviously also affiliate to them and sort of sponsored with them. Hi-ho! Thank you so much for your follow on Twitch. Hello there and welcome. What was it? 44.74. It is possible to do a saving job. It is possible. Ooh. 12 times 60 divided by 120. Oui. So I'm gonna try zero stop in this. Because I believe, and this is what I can, well, check in the opening couple of laps. In 20 laps time, I'm allowed to lose like 35 seconds. So that's like almost 2 seconds I can give up. In pure race time. Taiho, to be honest, I am having a really great time in the P3s, I think. I think they're challenging to drive, but they're really also fun to drive. Whee! Wrong scene, of course. Sorry for being stuck on the wrong one for a while. Here we go, qualifying's on. Yeah, I totally agree. I really like the way they are driving, the feeling you have in them. I honestly think they are good fun to drive. So I'm looking forward to see what the... Where is he? Dixon Shen can do. Simone Roberti. 2001.1. Looks quack. We're on the way to a 2001. Yeah, see, it's that torque that is so dangerous, I think. Can't wait to see Roberti going in a sub 2 minutes straight. The 2004 is pretty damn quick though. Nice. I mean, tires are hot, no? Tires are also F big time. Scared actually of putting it TC5, but I feel like I need it for maximum power. I won't get P1. I won't even get P2 because this is an off track. Goodness me. What the heck am I doing? Oh. Nice, so I can't check my fuel strat now because I need the next lap for maximum push. Big F. I mean, you know, to limit the damage, basically I only need to be a second quicker. But the struggle is real. I'm not going to be a second quicker this lap. Pressure is on. Not for this one, but for the next one. Too late on the damn brakes. Oh. I hate saying this, but I kind of need a banker, actually. Oh, I thought track limits for a moment. I lost a tenth of momentum here. Yeah. Oh, where can we end up? Bishi, thank you so much for your follow and welcome to the stream. Oh. I mean, this is too much stuff to now just like click around and see for improvement. I'm kind of hoping for P3, to be honest. All right. So we start second. Well, let's do this. Oh, it's 45 minutes. Yeah, then never mind. I can't do the fuel saving shit. Ah. I was thinking for 40 minutes. Nice grits. I was a bit too easy on the brakes into the final parts of the braking zone. So, Duquesne ahead again, as in the last race. Oh! What happened? Huh? I'm going wide. Apparently I do have an issue with brake confidence, it seems. Hashunka, I'm doing good. How are you? Goodness me. Just anticipated the moment of him, otherwise I would have just clawed into his back. Something's telling me that the peoples behind me are quicker. You know, it's just a feeling, basically. Yeah, Tashunka, to be honest, the only thing I can tell you there is like keep adjusting as long as you feel uncomfy, because you're spending a lot of time sitting in these rigs. So top priority has to be you sitting in there comfortably for hours without any pains. Yeah, guys, I say thank you so much for joining. If you do appreciate what we're doing here, please have a follow on Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel, support this with a thumbs up on the streams and stuff. Busy week we have, because tomorrow and on Thursday we're having daily races at Daytona in the hypercars, because on Saturday we're racing 8 hours of Daytona. So let's see what my pace is this lap. And I'm afraid in the testings I did sub 2 minutes on 1 in race fuel conditions. And I'm not doing this right now. 1017. People are all over the place. It's like so scary to look at. Not sure if it's a summer blue, but at least I caught a cold or something. So yes, I'm working on that. So the team on appears to be quicker as we're finally hitting the pace that we need. I have to admit though, like, My brain doesn't seem to be operating at normal levels though. Not doing stupid decisions or anything, it's just... Right now I don't feel hitting my marks. But then I look at the guy behind and I'm pretty sure I'm doing alright. Bro, could you stop missing your braking points, man? Really need to make sure to stop dodging that bump. I better say to start dodging that bump. So, Simone Roberti, only 10.5 seconds behind. Not sure if he's carrying damage or probably just stuck in the traffic. Like, I can't dodge them every time. At least we need to work for our win. Bro, can you stop? Like, honestly, I'm gonna get T-boned. Or rear-ended or something. That's just fucking beautiful. Right. Following car is just such a huge advantage with the draft. It feels. Just way too much of a wide line. Seems like his normal line at turn 1. And I don't think on it, like I just said, dirty air is not existing. I do think dirty air is existing, but I also think, having seen the speed differences on the straight, that he runs less downforce. Therefore, I need to create the gap up until to this point. I still believe I'm gonna be dived at 2.5 half tenths back. It's just crazy, just like in the hypercars, you learn so much about driving the machine mid-race that you actually improve. So we've done 10 laps at the end of this one. 7 in the fuel can, 5 refuel. Oi, 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 oi. What I need for the extra lap. He'll probably be complaining about me moving on the braking, but honestly, I need to move out of his way. Otherwise, I'm getting rear-ended into turn 1 at some point. So crazily. Much better than before. Isn't it great how much quicker I can go when I just can drive the racing line and don't have to be like running out of the way of somebody? It's magical, isn't it? Full 10th. I don't get what's the point of it. Unless he's so scared of the acceleration while turning that he runs past every apex in order to have the car straight on the exit. You know, in the way that he just goes straight, 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 sharp turn, put the car straight and then go for it. Maybe that's its line. But like, you just can't do that when there is a car ahead of you. We need a new meme, so it can't drive, it can't park her, it can't brake her. Here, what? Brain. Please. Backup brain, where? Language center failing. Bad for a streamer, right? It's so funny, like whenever I was right ahead of the guy and he was going deep into the turn 1 braking zone, he could stick with me. The moment he overtook me, I could take my line because I didn't have to dodge him anymore. I immediately go quicker again. And now finally I'm out of his claws whenever he tries going to brake deep for turn 1. It's beautiful, isn't it? Where is... Oh, did he spin again? Roberti. I'm not sure whether I'm racing a bunch of hot fappers here. Like, you know, I mean, I had my struggle in quali. Yeah, I wasn't quite at the level, let's say. But apart from this moment here, you know, I see only greens and the deltas. I'm like, where is everyone? I almost didn't start from the front row. Oh, fuck. Also not sure whether it's really the flu or an allergic reaction. Anyway, I brought him back on my rear end so nicely. Seventeen more minutes. Ah. 4.5 seconds. I can spin basically. Guys, I hope you appreciate the race. More suspenseful than I thought it was at the beginning. So please have a follow on Twitch, subscribe us in the YouTube channel if you appreciate that stuff here. Tune in tomorrow, Daytona Dailies. Tune in on Thursday, Daytona Dailies. And tune in on Saturday, the 8 hours of daily Daytona. You'll love that. Sniff, 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 sniff. Completely missed the entry of this section. Can we ditch into the sub 2 minutes and lap time? I feel like the car needs more drail braking. Aye. Well, look at this. 59.7. How much quicker than the actual qualifying? 3/10. Plus, going longer than everyone else behind. Well, let's see actually what we missed here in the entry of the Snake. Going in there with about 2/10. A good 10th we lost. Plus the missing momentum, obviously, that you carry into this section. If you hit it pitch perfectly right. Anyway, we boxed at the end of lap 17. And then we have like 10.5-ish to go. Just 6 to go after this. Means we'll hit 23 laps in total. 6 times 2.7 is 16.2. We're taking 17 liters, we should be Gucci. In 11 minutes. Oh, unlucky. Guys getting the penalty, I think. Very too long on the fast lane. Who's this? Nost? No. Sanchez. So I'm gonna do one experiment though in the next lap, which is saving the fuel for a potential 40-minute race and this fuel can to just see what is potentially possible if done correctly. So I'll probably give away some of those. Maybe I should not give away some of those 3 seconds. Gavnovos Pros, thank you very much for your follow on the Twitch channel and welcome to the stream. I wonder where I lost 2 seconds or 1 second effectively to Riemann. In the in lap. Was I really just taking it that easy? I assume I did. But then let's turn the ship around again. Maybe I can still do my experiment on the very last lap. Obviously I need the gap for that. That second gear. Actually, it's going to be tight with the extra lap. Obviously we're not gonna get the extra lap. I would need 59s all the way now to get extra lap. Papa Michi's too slow. Which means this is where I lost the time. Someone anticipated that we can't. I really hate racing being sort of sick. Like, you really feel that the brain is not where it needs to be. And when you realize that your brain wasn't where it needs to be, so frustrating. Sniff, 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 sniff. Drink aqua when sick. We all know how this ends, right? The very last lap, the guy behind gets close and be like, "It's now or never," and sends a dive. Sends a dive that's beyond dodgeable. But then thankfully there's turn 1 and he left like 0.3, 0.4 of a second every other lap there. Like, really crazy. Guy would be leading by 5 seconds if he didn't run that deep into turn 1 at like 60% of all of his laps. But at the same time, I can't just be sitting here and like managing the gap, you know? Shall I still go for my experiment? Might be mad if I do and then F up. I think I should be fine though, doing it. Let's just do it. Fuel targets 2.25. For this particular lap. Race leader will finish this lap. Not sure who is the race leader, I thought I was it. I can't. Bro, like... These guys are crazy. Wow. Never mind. The win is gonna come. What? Bro, this is a joke. This is an intentional wreck. This is intentional wrecking. What a guy. So the first joke is this one. I mean, okay, here I move under braking, but then I'll leave the space, right? So I go accelerating on the track limits, he just comes back. Actually, he runs wide, gaining an advantage. Then he does reactive moving. Okay, I get sent over the anti-cut fair. This time I get hot-headed because I can't accept it. But, like, he turns in despite I'm there. And then Pharrell does everything right. Until, like, here. I think he just pushes me off. I mean, yes, of course, there is only one direction I'm gonna go for. But, like... I have an overlap from here on, basically. And to me, he's just pushing us off. This is a joke. And then Pharrell wins, Oosthuizen takes second. Whatever. Like, I can go report that stuff now and then I get penalty points, but what not. The thing is, I think... I did have overlap, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not too fucked up by Pharrell. Like, he tries to also keep a position. Like, obviously I have to re-question myself whether it was necessary to do my experiment, which in the end I even didn't look at it. But as a matter of fact, I do believe I keep losing. Mid. Yeah, I lost driver rank though. I should easily win that race. This should have a low impact upwards, but whatever. So, standings. We're taking away a couple of points. Worst endings. I just don't want to run this again on Thursday. The 271, so race victory was 300 and something. But there it is. Gilberti, 281, 294. There, 294 was the victory worth. It's fine. Still plenty of points. What did I say? 294 minus 271. 23 points I lost. It's fine. I mean, might be easily my drop week, you know. Sorry, Timon. Here we go. Let's have a look at what you say. I'm taking the extra 5 minutes despite I feel shit, but I'm happily coming in. You say you're diving late, but I do moving under braking. And then I push you off the track. So, firstly, I have to jump out of your way like 15 times in the race because you cannot hit your braking point. That's the first part. Secondly, yes, you go for a dive, and yes, I go reactive on the brakes, but you have 1.5 car width on space here. So here you just go off the track yourself and actually capitalize overtaking off the track. Then here I should probably not be there. Yes, there I push you off. I agree. Which is why I take the shortest way possible back to the track, leave you the position, and then I try to do the same stuff. And here I'm just on the inside. Here I'm doing the late brake and stuff, and I turn in, but you just keep turning harder. And I would have easily made that corner. Rainy, sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, like I broke next to you and suddenly was like, wait, where the hell is he? And I didn't notice that you probably went to the right instead to the left. And then this one, yeah. That is over-aggressive of me. It's like do or die chance. But that's... I don't get that one. I moved before braking on the hairpin. Team Not, thank you so much for the sub. Go quickly backwards. I mean, the thing is, what I did is like, yes, I clearly took my line here and defended. So I did my first move. And then I moved the second time though. So this you could argue about. But honestly, I don't think Timon has to dodge me. And then at the same time, I'm not turning in at the apex, you know? I'll just leave him the space. Go for a switchback. The good thing is I can put this on the internet with a short and the keyboard warrior is going to be all over the place. Yeah, Jonas, it is straight up moving. Never said I did not do it. But still, as much as I move, I'll leave him the space. And he leaves track gaining an advantage. This is moving on the braking as well. Just committed a corner later, which then sent me off. And effectively, this is just like driving into me. Gabby 64, thank you so much for your raid with a party of 64. And then this of me obviously is desperate, but again, this is also moving on the braking, just being pushed off. I should have probably just stayed off track, but I can't get over this last one. Stradi and his community, thank you so much for the raid. Raiders, everyone, have a judgment. I just can't believe what I'm looking at here. Became P9 out of turn 1. Jonas, on which apex I'm stationary? No, the dog had every right to be that aggressive there. But that is a nice race coming from 9th and still winning it. Ah, this is where Roberti we broke. Ah, and he lost it. Oh my god. Oh, that's painful. And then you had another incident. Oh, that's shit. Did not even not brake. Flat out. From here, flat, 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 just straightens the wheel. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna. Right! Thursday would be another day, but I should be busy with Daytona stuff there. So, let's see what we're actually doing. A quick final look actually on the ratings. Yes, we gave away some DR. It was quite obvious because, like, we were the number one car. We didn't get on pole, just second, and in the end, we didn't even get the win because due to my experiment. And it's one of those situations where I could slap myself left and right for even allowing the situation to happen in the first place. But then, you know, I'm expecting common sense, but I should have known that common sense wasn't in that race. But again, that's what your brain is doing when you're not at full scope. You do stupid stuff. You do dumb decisions despite you know better. Anyway, we're coming to an end today. Tomorrow we'll be back. Hopefully, I hopefully will do a bit better, and then we'll be back with Daytona dailies. Let's see what we expect there, and then yeah, let's see how the remainder of the LMP3 season goes. As far as I'm concerned, people are probably going to race the top split on Thursday. I can't do that, or I don't want to do that. So yeah, let's not. It's not even, you know, not taking it too serious. I just want to race some LMP3 stuff, do a little bit of content. Like there is tons of content. But anyway, we're gonna call it a day, guys. Call it a day, guys. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the evening, everyone, and see you next time. Bye bye.